Yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
insane. Oh,
That
oh
was.
my god. Oh my god. Can we go back? Can we go back?
You can. You can go back.
Yo, that was dark as fuck. Hello. Hi. Ah, dude, what a fucking what a short 11 days of a month, and we've already had some of probably the best metal we've had this year already, right?
Yeah.
So it started off a little slow, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
These late, I guess I would say, earlier months of the year have brought us a lot of really good stuff. You know, we had Boundaries. That album has been fucking awesome. You reviewed that a little bit a couple weeks ago, and I was a huge fan. I've been listening to that nonstop. It's so angry. It's so full. It's so real. I love it. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Alpha Wolf was, god damn it, that a fucking ass beater of an album. We had Era, which I had hopeful thoughts for, but as of right now, it's not really there. For me, it's a good album. It's hard to match what was the self-titled for me. And a lot of the stuff before. To me, it seemed like I don't know, John, it kind of seemed like they simplified a lot of the stuff that they normally did. You know, they were very, I would like to say, progressive. They had that unique, you know, iconic riffs, kind of drumming, just instrumental stuff. And a lot of it seemed tuned down a lot just for more of a, I wouldn't say basic because it's not really basic, but more of a basic sound.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, that album's got plenty of time to grow on both of us. We got Like Moths To Flames coming out with an album, which I cannot fucking wait for. Right around my birthday.
I was like, you said it was out. It's gonna be album of the year. Is your
I
prediction?
do. I'm
like,
already predicted it.
I'm
hoping that this is their blowout. I hope this is their blowout album for like this band deserves it so fucking much.
Yeah, because it is. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, this is their year of like, for one, Boundaries. That's album of the year so far for me. Of like that, just everything about it, as Nick called it, MySpace core. But it was like so aggressive. Like I think it's funny because now that I think about it, when you mentioned Era kind of like paring their sound down, if you're gonna go with a simpler sound, you need to add something like aggression or something to match it. You can't go simpler when you're a progressive band. Simpler, you're just losing sound. You're
Yeah.
not like, where's the difference of like, I would say, like Seeing Red, Architects. That's a simpler song in some ways. Like that has.
They went back to their old roots though.
Yeah, it's formulaic but good. Yeah, I was like,
you know, the Plot New did that too.
ooh.
Plot News went back and went to their old sound, and it's been really picking up. A lot of these bands are doing that. What else? What else do we got? We got to touch on it even more though, the Alpha Wolf album. Let's continue on that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to go back and backdate this, but I vividly remember in our beginning episodes, probably in the teens that we did, I brought up, I'm like, Alpha Wolf, I'm telling you, they're coming out with something probably next year. Sure as fuck came out with this newer album, and dude, like, it's fucking heavy. They did not disappoint. I was a little paranoid at first, but when they dropped a song with fucking Ice-T and a couple of the singles, like I said, I didn't dislike the songs. I was just like, you know, like, I don't know. And then I listened to Haunter, and then Fiend, and then Mangico. I was like, oh fuck. And then yeah, like you said, you got Boundaries. They just fucking heavy. We got Architects. Got a new single from them. Haven't listened to it yet. Super pumped to check out. I've heard a lot of good shit about it. Of course, like Moths To Flames. I believe this one is Dissociative Being.
Yeah,
right?
Dissociative Being. Yeah.
I have loved everything about Like Moths To Flames since I've fucking what was the first song I ever heard by them? Probably You Won't Be Missed or
Oh yeah.
GNF. Maybe Give No Fucks. I'm not sure. But this is a band that I have been a huge fan of for a very long time, and I've never understood how they just haven't, like, nobody ever talks about them. Like Porcelain of Hate, their EP they dropped, and I think it was 2021.
Yeah.
One of their heaviest shit, and every time they do something, it's like heavier, heavier, heavier. And then Kintsugi, the last single that they dropped, every single has been so fucking good. They've been on repeat. I'll tell you what, just to fact check my proof. Here we are, 709 minutes I've listened to Like Moths To Flames. They've always been a huge favorite band of mine. They're from I think Columbus, Ohio. I know the drummer Roman Garcia, Ramen Noodle on Instagram for those who follow. I've been in talks with him about getting him on the show with us once the album's released.
That
We're
would
gonna
be
see
so
where that
good.
goes. I'm excited. I'm hoping we can get him on. But then we got some Knocked Loose. like there's so much shit right now. Throne. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
So,
No,
what else?
it's
Make Them Suffer, John.
yeah, make them suffer. Because that's what I was gonna say. Is like this is gonna be their year too. Because I think for one, whatever they're putting in the water in Australia must be wild. Because you have Alpha Wolf killing it, Amity killing it, Make Them Suffer killing it. Like that's why I was like, it's nice to see like Moths to Flames to get some good like solid American metalcore. Speaking of American metalcore, you did a cover of This Calling, and that song so good. Of like that album, like the what is it, Fall of Ideals. I
Yep.
was like 16, and that's like the past 20 years of metalcore has been great, and it's nice to like because I would say like you were young enough that like you didn't get to experience some of that stuff as like a teen at the time, but it's like the early 2000s was like this golden era of like early 2000s up to like 2015, and we're getting that back. Like everyone's coming back with a vengeance. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
All we got to
it's
do now is get Warped Tour back, which we'll talk on another episode, probably our next one we
oof.
do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing some drum covers. I've been working, and we're we're throwing it back to the old metalcore days,
Mhm.
which everybody seems to be enjoying, loving, whatever it is. We need that. We need that tour back. We need that tour back. We need the OGs. We need the new guys coming up, man. That shit
Mhm.
was that was a good time. And then you had like the remixes of like OG Loco with I can't even remember who it was, but like right in the breakdown for OG Loco, it'd be like I go hard in the motherfucking pain, breakdown, like we need that shit back, and no, so it's nice to see though because we got these bands that are kind of going back to the traditional sound that they kind of came up with, which is really funny to see how it's going full circle because we have talked about this quite a bit, like bands such as Asking Alexandria, if they could just simply just go back to the old ways. I mean, they would be on the top still, but
So
here we are.
when you talk about old ways, briefly to touch on that, your cover of I Hate Everything About You by 3 Days Grace, nothing makes me sadder is when Adam left 3 Days Grace.
Oh,
Like
I
that was
know.
the peak era. And I guess there's a show last year, 2 years ago, that he was on stage with them and actually did a song like with them. And I'm like, because their
He had a,
vocalists, I don't understand when a band shifts vocalists that drastically. Just call it a new band. Like it's not like the newer stuff from 3 Days Grace didn't sound anything at all like old 3 Days Grace, instrumentally or vocally. So you're like, just call it a new band. Like just
no.
be like, I don't know. It's like recently I've been digging them a whole lot, and I've been a fan of them for like 20 years now. But like Breaking Benjamin, they would be nothing without Breaking Benjamin. It's like, can you imagine if Panic at the Disco or Breaking Benjamin got rid of their vocalists?
Yeah.
It would not be the same band at all. So like, just keep the same band. Like
But
I don't know,
then
make
you
a
got
new
like
band.
Then you got like Motionless in White. That's like the darker version of Breaking Benjamin.
That's true.
But they are good. I mean, no shade towards them. I have a cover of that I plan to drop sometime later this week. Of Thoughts and Prayers. I love them. But it's funny you brought up Breaking Benjamin because I have a Dance with the Devil done too. I love that song. that song's amazing. But yeah, dude, Adam was an amazing piece to 3 Days Grace, and it would have been great to see, like, I guess where it could have continued to go. But unfortunately, good things always have to come to an end, and
yeah. And sometimes it works though.
Prime example of that would be like what we're gonna end up listening to today, where Jordan Fish left Bring Me the Horizon. He was pretty much the sole producer, and then he produced this Architect song that everyone's talking about. Is fucking amazing.
I can't wait.
I don't know. I really don't know what to expect with any of these things. I know that Throne's gonna just be an ass beater for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's about all I know. We got that Knocked Loose. Knocked Loose is somehow, some way in the mainstream right now. Which has been awesome. They have been since last year when they played at Coachella. Of all fucking places they played at Coachella. That really, I don't know. It's great to see this scene really start blowing up, turning into what it is. The community is awesome. The songs that are continuing to come out by the bands that really molded the genre as well, especially coming into the 2010s of metalcore, has been really sweet to see. So, I don't know. Nonetheless, we got a lot of songs. We got a lot of reactions to get to. So I guess before we get right into it, John, you got anything to say before we go ripping right into this shit, dude?
I would say I'm ready. Also, shout out Luke Davis. Got your shirt. Chaos fucking strength. I was like, well, I have taken a step away from strongman stuff. I got to represent your friends. I was like, also, it's a fucking great shirt. Sometimes I forget that I'm wearing it, and we'll go to the grocery store, and I'm like, forget that my shirt says chaos fucking strength on it. So I'm like,
I love it.
But for one, that's what I was going to say. And also, thank you all for everyone who tuned in to my review of Boundaries. That I put out a solo video, and I was very nervous about how that was going to go, because you know exactly how I feel. That half the time I'm like, people only watch the show for you. I was like, they're here for me. They're not here for me.
And listen, I never say that.
I know. I know. You're always like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's a team thing.
No way.
Well, I told him. I says to him, I'm like, it would be awfully contradicting and hypocritical of me to say that you cannot do it when I'm posting drum covers 3 times a week, Like,
that's true. I was like,
it would be extremely hypocritical of me to be like, yeah, that bothers me, dude. What the fuck?
And it turned out well, though. I was like, 400 views. And I was like, also, too, I was like, it's interesting for you to get to watch a King Listener's review with just me. That's the weird part. I was like, it was weird. And also, you guys are in for a very special treat. Is I fixed the audio. Like, I've done, like, you guys will be blown away. I was like,
I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. And I'm glad you liked it. You said it was good. You're like,
yeah, I'm actually glad that you're doing it, because sometimes I just can't do it as much as I'd like to, which is, it's just life. I only get 2 weeks off. Sometimes 2 weeks it gets back. And, you work more of a normal schedule. So you got time, you got ideas, you're able to come right home and get right on them. So I don't have that luxury when I'm at work. So a lot of times I have to sit on shit. And I have ADHD. So then I forget.
That's true.
It's just a pain in the ass.
That's true. You like to forget, and I like to hyperfixate. That's my thing.
The only thing I can ever fucking do is really just be like, oh shit, hey, I have an old cover that kind of sounded like shit. Maybe I can remix it. Which, by the way, guys, thank you all for the stage fucking blew up overnight. Like I think we looked into it. We gained what,
like 30 subscribers or something.
Yeah, and
But
9
overnight, 9 from
subscribers,
just that night.
9, almost 10, but we gained 30, and I dropped that at the beginning of the month. Just like not just from that. Of course, we had a lot of other stuff that we were throwing out there, but like, thank you for like checking it out again. It made me feel really happy that one of my favorite covers, one of the cover that I never thought I'd ever be able to get done, I got to remix it, sounded a little bit better, and you guys checked it out, gave a lot of love, and I was really thankful for it because I did not expect it. I expected it to just be the same thing where can't hear the kick, bro, or this or that. I was like, man, that's awesome. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we brought the old Pearl back. We brought the big set boy, and it's doing well.
It is. And that's the crazy part. Is the funny thing is you weren't even gonna post the 3 days grace one.
No,
And
I
downloaded.
was not.
So the best thing is, guys, so I downloaded his story without asking him and just put it up as a shorts just as a test and got over 400 views in like 4 hours or something. And I was like, you have to post the full cover. He's like, I wasn't even gonna post it to my stories. And I was like,
yeah, like I was just like fucking around. I was like, fuck it, dude. I'll just play like a classic, just have some fun, kind of mix it, just test it out. And then John posted the short. And he's like, dude, you got to post this. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, you got to do it like today. Like, he's like, the prime time is like at 7. I was like, oh, all right, cool. I'll get it mixed up. I'll get it mixed how it needs to sound so it comes through on a TV good if people want to watch it. And it ended up fucking actually, believe it or not, outperforming the stage in the first night.
Yeah, I was like,
which was actually kind of insane to me because I'm like, what the fuck? But hey, it's organized shit. I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, I wasn't gonna post it at all. I was just gonna sit on it, fuck around with mixing it, and just let it be because I felt like certain parts I fucked up, but doesn't matter. You can't see it. I went to hit the toms and I missed them. So I was still on time because I still hit the cymbal, so nobody could really tell. But I don't know. I didn't figure anyone would want to actually like listen to anyone play that song of all songs, personally. But
it's
hey,
a good one.
Those
shorts have been taking off. Of like,
yeah, the shorts are awesome.
That's the main thing. I was also so thank you all for all the support, but also you guys get to see me more animated and excited than I have been in a long time because I'm just feeling good. Like I have more time to dedicate to this and everything, which you appreciate that. It's funny because half the time I realize like I'm more animated talking to you off camera than I'd be on camera sometimes. Like we talk for like an hour before we record almost every time. We're 17 minutes in and we started the call at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's past 6 now. So like we just talk and trying to like, I guess that's the nice thing for both of us. I think this channel has helped of like, it was nice to have like 400 some people watch a review I did by myself and they enjoyed it. And like literally hundreds of people liking your shorts from a song you didn't even plan on posting and stuff. Like I was like, that's crazy.
Proof's in the pudding that you didn't need me, buddy.
I do need you. I was like,
I'm just saying though, you're always like, oh, people only like it because of you. You never said it like that, but it's just funny though because you went off, you did it yourself, and you were even like, holy fuck, dude, I got 400, almost 500 people that just watch this. Like, yeah, dude, told you, man.
It makes a difference. And I think like both you and I have like I am back on Instagram now with the most complicated username that throws people off of John 3 Johns. I was like, so I'm back because I'd like to focus more on just like slightly shifting my attention away from like strongman more towards like music and those other passions and stuff of realizing like at this point I just can't lift as heavy as I'd like to or was. So shifting my interest into not shifting my interest to music. I've always been a big fan of music, but sharing more of this side of things and just doing what I want, because it is like, I was like, this is the new era. We got the new logo. Like we got all this stuff. Like it's nice. Like I think that we're finally hitting our stride and we're just getting started, guys. Like 250 subscribers. We just passed that today. We were both blown away. Like that's huge. Like we
I
just
was like,
started this a
whoa.
little over a year ago. Like it's amazing to get that kind of support out of nowhere and stuff. And like to see that. Like it's crazy of like I mean, we talked about it before, but you like to watch your channel go from being a strongman channel that sometimes posts music to being like a channel that posts like you have covers up there on Instagram that have had literally over 100,000 views now, which is crazy. Of like that's wild. So I'm like, it's nice to get to like share this side of things and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I'm
it's
like,
been a great like year, I guess, throughout all the shit that it's been. You know,
it's
if you
true.
take a step back and look at it, I guess in a future self sense, you seeing like, holy shit, well, you know, where all this shit sucked ass. It went good at this point, you know, so it's all
True.
right. That's how life is, and the short gains are always better than the fast ones, baby. So we're just here for the ride.
It's true. And that's the main thing of like we're here and it's just getting started. Like this is our first year in and we're having fun. Like we and you guys have got to see us grow. Like the difference of like our first videos to now and like watching your playing and everything. I though without further ado, we really should get into this Like Moths to Flames because I
Let's
think
do it.
the fact you hadn't listened to it yet, I was like, that's crazy. Because I barely could contain myself. So many of these songs are just like popping up, and I was like, I gotta. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. And now we can play directly from YouTube now. I will say it kind of reminds me of Hollow Front, one of their songs. Like what do you think so far?
Oh, I love it.
Literally.
I'm telling you, I love everything by them, dude. There hasn't been anything they've ever put out that I've been like, meh, trash, garbage. I love
it's
it.
so good.
I love the whole concept of what this album's about. It's about dying, death, losing
Yeah.
somebody. I love it. You guys through all the stages. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, so good. And that intro I was saying, it reminds me of a little bit of The Price of Dreaming with Hollow Front. Shout out Lindsay. Hollow Front and Ghost Inside have been like just killing it on my playlist recently. Like every time they're on here, and Like Moths to Flames is popping up and stuff. It's this nice like the theme. It's gonna be great. This one I do have very high hopes for this album.
I love how in the pocket the drumming is. I love it.
Mm.
The
'Cause
little
it is.
the ghost notes, man.
I
The
like
added
it.
in little ghost notes. I'm fucking huge. Oh, I'm a slut for that. Oh, man. Like I said, it could have been the most ass song than anyone else. I would have loved it. I love everything by them. Chris's voice, I think, sounds so much healthier now too.
Mhm.
The later into the career, I guess you could say they are. But you know, hey, fuck it, dude. I'm hoping that they got that Ice Nine Kills type shit where they've been doing it for 20 years and then they just drop one fucking album and then it just changes the whole projection of their career. And I'm really hoping this is the one, man.
I think it is. Like I think 2024 is the year of metalcore. Like
Like
it's just like, yeah.
it just bums me out, you know. We got all these people and haters that are always like, man, metalcore's playing this and that, or this band changes. Even I'm like that with asking, you know. I will always throw jabs at them. And you know, they have never changed anything besides getting heavier and following that fucking dope ass sound that everybody loves, you know. And no, but like I said, I love the theme of this album. I love what the album cover looks like. I think it's awesome that that painting, that like oil painting soak canvas type ordeal for the album cover. I'm super excited. I wish that they were kicking off the tour for the album in America. Unfortunately, they're not. They'll probably be coming. I'd probably say late summer, early spring. But with that being said, I'm not at all disappointed with the last 5 songs they've put out in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Presentations, Paradox, fucking, you know, the one single, Dark Side of Heaven. They fail to disappoint, man. I probably have the most songs on my phone by an artist, probably from Like Moths To Flames. It'd be them, A Day to Remember, or Bring Me the Horizon. I would have to double check it, or Avenged. That doesn't count though. That doesn't count about bringing them up. I'm just saying.
I was about to say. I was like, I think it does count. It does.
It should count. It should count. Fuck.
It's true. We can't go without talking about them. You know, it's because that was like they're still your live footage and everything. The fact that
that was great.
You got to see them again because that leg was great. Of like that, and that's the main thing when you talk about healthy voices. Like, it's crazy to hear like M Shadow's voice getting. He has it. And that's the main
all the
thing.
Vocal surgeries.
Which is insane for like when you talk about like 20 years. And I think we are getting into this like golden era of things of like the people who have been sticking with it and everything. Because it is metalcore. We're like Nick Nocturnal, core kids for life. You know, because they're just like
Q in the crab. Breakdown.
Just the widest power stance. But that was great, and I'm excited for this next one, the Architects. Because what are you expecting, Jordan Fish?
I don't really know. I mean, I know Seeing Red had me like, yo, what the fuck? Like, so I was like, whoa, hello, he's back. Yeah. What am I expecting? I'm expecting it to win the day, probably, just because all the sheer comments I've seen. Like I said, I haven't listened to it. I just have seen that everybody has been like, "Holy fuck, this is Old Architects." So I don't know. Like I know for me, Old Architects is fucking these colors don't run. You know, that's Old Architects for me. So if we're gonna get like a fucking call out like "you fucking pigs," and then it's just, you know, like, I don't know. Yeah. We'll see, but I don't know. I'm expecting it to be great. I mean, fuck, Seeing Red was amazing. Came out of nowhere. Their last 2 albums I was a fan of them. I've never really understood quite what everybody was so bitchy and whiny about with their newer stuff that they've done. It's not like they did a complete genre swap like Bring Me the Horizon did from Sempiternal to That's the Spirit to then Ammo.
Yeah.
You know, it was nothing that drastic at all.
And it was like, For Those That Wish to Exist was a banger of an album. Like, I still listen to that one like regularly. The
Yeah, that's what I
other one,
mean.
the Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit had some like pretty good ones on there, but like For Those That Wish to Exist, that one, because Animals, great song. Black Lungs, also good. So Object and Permanence, all these ones where you're just like, these. Yeah, I don't understand where the hate comes from, but we also like aren't haters, and that's
Unless it's asking Alexandria or Attack.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Attack. Like, that's true. Then there is some negativity, but I'm excited though. Jordan Fish.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
not
so
sorry.
salty.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
that's true.
Attack.
Oh, that song.
We could have paid Nickelback to make that song, and it would have been a hit.
That's true. That's and they're coming back. That's also the funny part. It's like butt rock, dad rock's coming back. Like that.
I think it's just the fact that we're dads now.
It's true. We're all age. We got the dad hats. We got it.
We got our goddamn white sneakers. We go outside to mow the grass too now.
Dude, I've been doing it, and the grass has been growing an insane amount. It does like I'm like complaining about my yard. And just being like, this is
dude, you know that you're becoming the epitome of a fucking grown man when you take pictures of your fucking yard when you're done cutting it.
Yeah. I was like, because that smell, the nice thing.
I swear to God, I think I have a picture on my phone that I want to just show everybody. Like, don't sit there and act like it's never going to become you, because it will. You're going to mow your grass this one time. You're gonna be like, God damn, did I do a kick-ass job, man?
Yeah.
This looks great. But yeah, so with the Architects thing though, I'm gonna just say it, I'm expecting an ass beater.
Yeah.
You know, where most people are negative in comment sections, I haven't seen anything negative yet, so
yeah.
Let's
and I think people are coming around. Yeah, of like, it's an interesting thing because people are like, what will it be like? Like, will you be able to like sense Jordan Fish's touch? Because I remember when they posted that post on Instagram, I sent it to the group chat to you and Dante, and I was like, there's only one tag, and it's Jordan Fish, and you're like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, only one tag. I was like,
I know that you're gonna be able to tell. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and Architects, here's one thing I appreciate about them. They are a British band. They almost never do European or British tours. They tour the US all the time. Whereas like, turns out the Poison Dissension tour next year, Bullet and Trivium, it's not in the US. I think all the tour dates are UK. I was like, that sucks.
It's like Bring Me the Horizon right now. They're on tour with fucking Sleep Token, and
which is insane.
Someone else, I think, goddamn I don't know. I could look.
Yeah,
we could look into it.
Just Polaris.
But like, why is that not in America? Or why were you touring with fucking Bad Omens in the UK? Like, why did Bad Omens not bring Me the Horizon over here? Like,
it's true.
That's like that's the biggest big play move you could make as a band, you know. But I'm sure it'll happen, you know, because we did bring up that like Dream Tour lineup shit, and then it literally the exact fucking bands that we said should tour together ended up touring, but not in America, of course. No, because fuck us, right? We suck.
I was like, because I was so excited for the Poison Dissension tour. I was like, this is crazy. But without further ado, are you ready? Are you prepared?
Oh, let's see. Let's do it.
Do you feel it?
I
Do you
can tell
feel
that
Jordan's touch?
I can
That
hear it on the cleans on his voice.
that
I
production
really
value.
can.
You
I can
feel.
really tell there.
Yeah.
I give you my word. In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst. As free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I'm frozen here, I'm paralyzed. What you calling out of my throat? 'Cause I'm tired of biting these bolts, spraying the gut that I float. Bow down to the spots and the seconds. I give you my word.
Oh,
In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst. As free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I won't pretend to know my end. The credits roll, I'm afraid it's the end of the earth. 'Cause the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse.
So good. Just the cleanest production. It's just,
yeah. I mean, Jordan.
he's a hell of a producer.
I think he has a lot of. I don't want to say that I hate to say it, but I think he's a big reason why they really progressed to the popularity that they are.
Mm.
I've always thought
Yeah.
that. I mean, Sempiternal was a kind of a key indicator of that. You know, if there's one song that can spark up an entire generation, it's Sandpit Turtle, baby.
I was about to say, I was like, everyone. I was like that. But it is. You said it's gonna win the day, and it seems like it's we're heading that way, you know?
We'll see. I can tell something's building now. We're
Something's
building something big.
Something's happening.
You give me a chance to give you a crisis. Hard times, but I'm gonna see this to be blinded. What's behind us? Darkness only cares what the light does. I give you my word. In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst. As free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I give you my word. In the times I've had enough, I still wish for the worst. As free as a bird, but the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. I won't pretend to know my end. The credits roll, I'm afraid it's the end of the earth. 'Cause the days keep crossing off. Heaven came with a curse. Heaven came with a curse.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I-
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I just in the comments, I thought it was more than that, but but no, like, I don't say that underminingly.
yeah.
I just goodness, yeah, you could tell Jordan Fish was a part of that production,
Hmm. Those clean
think.
vocals, so crisp.
and
Like,
and
just
even
like,
even the low end of his growls, I
mhm.
think, were very noticeably cleansed, cleaned up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I liked it. I like it a lot.
I guess I sense what you mean about the comments though, with how much hate for those that wish to exist got, and that's a banger of an album. Like this, in my mind, I don't understand how that album got so much hate, and then this song's got pretty critical acclaim in my mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because
comparatively,
like I said, I was expecting like these colors don't run type
Mhm.
architects by just the way that the comment sections were. Oh, the fucking their way, they're back. I'm like, what? Hello?
Or
What
they
do you-
just never left, and you guys are delusional.
Yeah, like, I don't know, but I liked it. It's very polished. Sounds very good. Production wise,
and
it was
yeah,
mastered thoroughly.
it's true, because I think that's the interesting thing. Is sometimes I think we're finally getting past the gatekeeping phase where for some reason people hate well-produced stuff. Because it was a thing for a while where people would just be like, it sounds too polished. And I'm like, you mean they finally get to express their artistic talent with quality instruments and quality production? I was like,
I've
that's
always
the
hated that.
craziest thing.
I've always hated that. Like, what do you want? Fucking noise core, one mic in a room, and just fucking fucking.
Which is still good. I'm like, that still gets the job done. You know?
It's just like some people's children.
That's true.
Tell you what.
People they're up there. But I liked it. I think it's very like, I'm intrigued to see what comes out, but like there is that question of like why did For Those That Wish to Exist get so much hate when this was like, this in my mind seems like very much a natural progression from that album.
Yeah.
And stuff of like that album we should just do. That should be an episode. Maybe I'll do it myself sometime of just only listen to the Architects. Just like,
Yeah.
just the Architect stream. Just like
Like,
yeah.
what was that fucking? Oh my god, I cannot remember. I gotta look at it. I gotta look up the song so I can not say it wrong.
Yeah.
But it was off of that album. Discourse is Dead and Impermanence. Like, what? Like, those were heavy. Those were fucking heavy. What are you talking about, people?
It's true. It did. Like, I don't know why people they felt it was too like sing-songy or something. And you're like, what are you talking about?
Dude, Animals, you're fucking lying if you weren't like this the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And the drums just like, get out of here, dude. You were bopping your fucking head.
Because it is bop. It's great. Are you ready for the next one from some people out of Australia? Bless you. You're dying.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm ready.
Go to Make Them Suffer. Says I like the Ghost of Me. That's Doom Switch. They have some real great songs out there.
Doom Switch was my favorite out of their newer stuff.
Ghost of Me, I'd say give it another listen and it'll be up there, you know. It's
Dude, I've seen Doom Switch live though. That song hits different live.
Okay, so that's
I gotta say, like that song fucking hits a little different there when you're there at the show. I will say that.
Are you ready?
I am. Let's do this, baby. Epitaph. Some weird feeling this is about the record label. Maybe not.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Because I feel like that record label put out a bunch of good stuff. Because that was like one of the ones that it was like Epitaph and Side One Dummy, and there's some other ones that like
something noise records.
Yeah. Fat Records with what is his name from NoFX. All those ones, the early 2000s, all those like record labels that were just like pumping stuff out.
Okay, yes.
They came in chariots to come and carry us. They came to save ourselves from what we've done. Send the messengers to come deliver us. They came to save ourselves from what we have become.
That's fucking metalcore, baby.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
That's metalcore, dude. That is straight metalcore. To a T, bro. That is the old stuff.
I know.
That is the old stuff. I'm loving that.
Yeah. And that's the main thing. I'm just like catchy choruses, heavy vocals, just like
The electronic,
oh
the
man.
electronics. Oh yeah, big
That's
fan.
true. I'm like, it's one of those things that was just
See,
like,
I like this one right out of the gate because it reminds me a lot of Doom Switch too.
oh, yeah, it is good and everything. I'm like, I like it. I was like,
So far, so
yeah,
good.
so far,
It's
I was
very
like,
promising.
This is up there, but I want to see them live. That would be amazing.
That's great. It's a great time.
Okay,
I think I've seen them 3 times actually.
God damn.
That transition was sex.
They came in chariots to come and carry us. They came to save ourselves from what we've done.
Oh yeah.
Messages to come deliver us. They came to save ourselves from what we have.
So this might take the cake for today. Like,
Yeah, it
this
wins
is
for me
this is
already.
like, yeah, it's just.
I love it.
It has,
Oh
and
wow.
her harsh vocals were great too.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
that
Courtney
buttoned up.
LaPlante, Australian version.
For some reason, I saw some comment like 2 or 3
Boy,
days ago
God.
where someone was like, "This is Spirit Box. If Spirit Box was good," I was like, "What?"
Oh my God, what the fuck? That's not true either.
I was like, "What are you
Damn.
talking about?"
You
It
guys
was
on
so
the internet
good.
killing me.
They are the best. Shout out internet commenters. Leave comments below.
Oh yeah. Holy shit! Fuck.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that's the new term for fucking 2024 is shit fuck.
So good.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh man.
You know,
Ah, they kicked it hard.
fucking Australian metal yet again wins it.
I know. I was like, what's happening there?
They just can't be they can't be beat.
That's true. Like
They really can't.
Yeah. So the kind of
They
people
really
that punch
can't be
kangaroos, like you gotta deal
Oh,
with.
oh my God, give me my dog. Fuck. You know. Oi, meet me in the pit, you fuck.
I will say that would be nice to have more Australian bands that sang like Australians. That would be like just like stereotypical Australian. I was like, that, 'cause
Oh,
I've never
wow.
understood why some people they don't sing with an accent. I was like,
I just don't think you can.
I don't know. I guess maybe I'm like, yeah, it would be hard. I guess unless you're Russian. Russians can sing with a good Russian accent.
Yeah, fucking Alex Terrible.
Alex
Oh
Terrible.
my God, his is crazy.
That's true.
You know, Ollie, you can hear Ollie's a lot when he does his like his like false chord singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear his a lot. His like whatever, his little British accent.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid and
Oh
Kool-Aid.
yeah. Kool-Aid, yeah. Especially I like that at the end. He was like, "You like that?" I was like, "That's good." I was like, "That's a good one." But yeah, this wins the day so far.
I mean, they have been with the last couple albums, or not albums, singles. They have really been pushing that, like, hey, we're doing metalcore the way that it's supposed to be done, and we're not stopping. They've done that because it was like that with Doom Switch, Ghost and Me, this one, okay,
Yeah.
all of them have that same dynamic of like, holy shit, this is 100% the stylistic metalcore.
That's true. And it's awesome. Like metalcore has always been good. Always. And I will stand by that statement. I was like, and I'm excited for when we take it back to the early aughts, the early 2000s.
Man, I know. That's gonna be a good day.
Because that's the main thing. I was like, some people are calling Boundaries the MySpace core, but I was like, when I was reacting, I was like, this is it. Like when you have those like catchy choruses, they're just like real hard, just like going the full range, the full gamut of like, it's great. Of like, it's funny to like see everyone doing this. Of like, what is it? Not enough space. They always get flack for being too basic metalcore or whatever. And it's like, no, that's where it's at. That's the funniest insult to me is when people they're like, it sounds too much like the genre, and you're like, it sounds too much like what it is.
It's something I never understood about a little bit of their hate and slander they get too. Is that like there was like Old Asking Alexandria, right? And I'm like, how the fuck do you even relate these two? Do you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen their comments where people are like, man, sounds just like fucking Asking Alexandria, stand up and scream? I'm like, where? How?
Yeah.
What? To what degree and level? I don't hear that. I just hear like, you know, that the metalcore sound, but like I don't hear anything comparing them to the Old Asking, like the stand up and scream, relentless and reckless, or reckless and relentless, whatever that one was. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, fuck all you haters, dude. You all suck.
True. And here's one for that. Are you ready for the aggression?
Oh my god, yes, fucking
Throne.
Ass, beat my ass, please,
2 minutes.
Daddy.
I was like, that's the best part. Is like the songs are like a minute and a half or 2 minutes. They have like, I like how some bands these days will have an EP out and the whole thing's like 7 minutes with like 4 songs.
What the fuck?
You're like, oh, like that was the best with Orphan putting out their 13-minute EP that was like 6 songs. I was like, that's good. I was like, whenever you see a track list that's like 6 or 7 songs and that's not even a 15-minute album, you're like, this is going hard. This is what we need. But here we are. Throne. Also, here's an insane stat about Throne is the fact that they only have 8 songs out, which is a tiny discography, and they have 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Do you know how insane that is for only 8 songs?
Seriously?
Like, yeah. No, this is like, what is it? Yes. Spotify Throne. Let's see. They're featured in Kick-Ass Metal. They're featured in a bunch of stuff. But yeah, here's the let's see if I can stop screen. Let's see if I can present another screen real quick. Share screen. I wish it would just like let me. Okay, are you ready for this? Here's the insane stat. Over 1 million monthly listeners, and this is their whole discography. 8.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 songs.
Minutes long. They're all 2 minutes long.
Yeah, no, it's 8 songs. Their whole discography is less than 20 minutes, and it's 1 million monthly listeners. Like, do you know how insane that is? Like,
oh my god,
how heavy you have to be to like just the
gets the point across early.
That's true. And now we're gonna switch back over. Also, thank goodness that I could finally play songs directly from YouTube. Like we'd have episodes crash sometimes because I had to load in so many videos into this. And they
It
made me
is
store them
nice. It's a
all.
nice change of pace. It's a
Yeah,
lot
right.
easier.
This is so simple. Also, for you all, we will have a playlist of all these songs in the description somewhere or something. Yeah. So let's go.
Done waking up in a pool of sweat, but these hairs never end. When I close my eyes, it goes straight to hell. So I stay awake to what's for love. I'm not feeling like I'm dying. My body's shutting down and I don't have any idea how to cope or break the cycle. All I know is that I'm fucking tired. Oh God, I just said it one minute stop and let's give me a night off. I'm desperate for rest. I'm getting less and less after years of self-neglect. The things I've said still fucking on me. Am I asleep? Why do I keep having this fun spinning at its play? You haven't seen what I have seen, so there's no need to even try to relate to me. What? The things I've seen still fucking on me. Am I asleep? Why do I keep having this fun spinning at its play? It's not my own mind, it's battling me. Living life for repeat, unable to break free.
That switch up fucked me up. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was like, okay.
So good.
It really switched up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not too much you can say about it because it's so
I want to
straight
listen to
the
that in
point,
my truck.
you know?
With my huge fucking sound system. I want to listen to it there. God damn, bro.
Also, shout out my
was-
mouse not working.
That was tasteful.
That is tasteful. So here's some bad news. I got to go get batteries for this
No,
this
that's
mouse because I can't control the thing right now. But that is a good one. I'll be right back, guys. But that was excellent. That was great. Are you ready for some knock loose?
I think that's the way that we're going.
You think that's the way we're going?
I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Go,
I
you
mean,
go big.
everything's been heavy, and everybody loves knocked loose.
That's true.
Let's see what happens with it. Let's go. Dude, he's such a fucking stereotypical looking, hardcore looking fucker.
Yeah. Just so good.
Like, he just looks like the stereotypical look of somebody that, like, listens and does hardcore. I feel like this is dark.
You what?
Like, I feel like this whole album, I mean, I noticed it with Blinding Faith, but I really feel like this is like jabbing the Catholic Church or something. Yeah, like, I'm just
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm serious, dude.
It's true.
Have you read the lyrics to Blinding Faith?
Yeah.
Like, and
Those
they've never steered from talking about controversial things. I think Dead Ringer, they're talking about abortion.
Yeah.
You
Gotta go
know,
in.
like, I don't know, I like that about them though.
Mhm.
Like, that's what like makes me enjoy them. As well as just like, I mean, they're all fucking ass beaters of songs a lot of the time, and they're fun to sit in the fucking circle pit or the crowd and do a rowboat with fucking hundreds of fucking people. Because they do that and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
But
yeah.
let's finish. Let's rip into this. I'm sorry.
Let's go. So good. Just
Oh,
your face during this, just like feeling it.
Dude,
was
I
like-
love it.
Oh, man.
I've always liked Knocked Loose. I'm
Yeah.
a firm believer that they haven't released anything bad one time. I don't think I have a bad song. That EP,
yeah.
Tearing the Fabric of Life. I couldn't contain the whole entire time, like, and then it's the same thing. Like Blinding Faith came out. I was like, fuck, this is heavy. Like everything they do, man, it's good. Oh, and on this album they have Slaughterhouse too.
Hmm.
I believe. Let's look at this quick.
Yeah.
Well, we can look after. We'll finish the review, but I'm pretty sure they do Slaughterhouse 2 with Chris Motionless.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Holy fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
Insane. Oh,
That
oh
was.
my god. Oh my god. Can we go back? Can we go
You
back?
can. You can go back.
Yo, that was dark as fuck. Go right to the end again. Like the last fucking 10 seconds, bro. That was so dark. Right there. You won't go before you're well, I missed it. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
You won't go before you're supposed to. Is that what it is?
I think so. Let's see. Wait, what? Why is this so? Okay. We won't go before you're supposed to. Yeah.
Right, dude.
Perfect.
That is such a dark fucking quote, dude. I love that.
Dude, that was good.
Basically saying, like, no matter how it's laid out, you're dying at the right time, no matter what.
Sure.
That is, wow. Dude.
That's intense.
I fuck with that heavy, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's dark.
Dude.
There's some dark lore to that fucking shit. I don't know.
Yeah, no, those lyrics, I'm like,
I don't know how people are gonna analyze and take that in, but there's some dark lore going on there.
That's true. Those last lyrics of "No lies can spread from a tongue removed. I will cut off your tongue. Don't reach for me." You're like, that's.
I fucking love it. I love that. Holy
The
fuck.
intensity. The intensity
Dude,
there.
when he started doing triplets on that fucking kick drum, where it's like, I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck is up, Kyle? You know,
Bro.
I love that shit. Holy shit. That's my favorite Knox Loose song so far I've heard.
Dude,
I
they do.
love that.
I'm like, that is crazy.
Wow. Yeah. God damn. You won't go before you're supposed to.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
There's a lot of good, dark, and truth behind that right there.
That's true. That is.
I loved
like,
that.
That is.
Was fucking badass.
That was wild. I was like, dude, that's. Yeah. I was gonna say I haven't listened to the new Alpha Wolf. Had to make that confession. So I was like, can we listen to Haunter? Or
I
would
see
you
you
say
on
we don't have
Haunter
time?
on. No. We will listen to Haunter, and we will end this fucking episode on fucking.
Or should we just end it with Knock Loose?
No. Fuck
Okay.
no. We can end it with Haunter, bro.
That's
Oh
true.
my
I was
God. Let's go, dude. Oh.
A little more fucked up than I care to admit. I'm ashamed of the lies that I deal with, and it's getting ugly. And it becomes me. Rattle the bottle, put a baby to sleep. You're too deep to crawl out. Till back down. Overindulged in the melodramatic, manic depressive, psychosomatic. The mechanisms melt into habits, for the creatures defined by the traumatic. Open my God, I am living in a habitual nightmare. Open my God, in one ear, and out the fucking hole in my head. Open my skylab, looks into the umbra, staring into nothing till the sun's up. I get a little more fucked up. So between all sorts of superstitions, like lobotomies and exorcisms, idle and settled depravity and calligraphic brain matter allergies. Open my God, I
Man, that's good.
Bro,
Something in that Australian water, you know?
dude, I'm telling you.
Something's happening there, you know?
Let's go to the beginning. I want to go to the opening line that he starts with. It's one of my favorites. Just listen to what he says. It's one of my favorite lyrics from them.
A little more fucked up than I care to admit. I'm ashamed of the rise that I'm down with, and it's getting ugly.
Oh, I fucking love that, dude.
Dude.
Little bit fucked up than I care to admit. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Telling you, we've said this from the riff of this channel, dude. Australian metalcore and metal has just always been fucking far greater than everything else. It's got to be the fucking bugs and spiders and snakes and everything's deadliest shit being over there. I don't know, but yeah, it's like so. We actually, it's funny the way that we actually listen to every single song. It's like progressively just continued to get heavier. It really did. We didn't even know that. We really did. It was all by chance. It literally went from like Moths To Flames, which was an amazing track. Don't get me wrong. It was amazing, but it was softer. You know, there's more of a.
I don't know how I planned that. But you're like,
we didn't plan it at all. It just kind of fucking transpired into being exactly what it was.
Started off real melodic, kind of symphonic, or like, and then suddenly it's just like the turning point really was Make Them Suffer, which like I'd still say pretty high up there, but you can't compare it to that aggression of the night.
Oh my god! And Alpha Wolf, dude, I think Haunter is fucking amazing. That whole album, dude. I mean, the Boundaries, Alpha Wolf, and Knocked Loose are probably gonna. It's gonna be a hard 3 to knock down off of either once you're able to really break down each track, right?
Yeah.
So,
that's the good part. I'm like, I had to. I was like, had to pull it up.
I'm really glad you did because I love that song.
I know it is like
I love that song,
dude. I was like, this is a solid one. And everything. Do we have anything else for the people? I was like, there's not too much more to say, you know?
Fuck no, dude. That was the best way to end it right there,
That's
bro.
true.
I hope you guys got your ass beat breaking your fucking necks to that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's all I got, dude. That was just an ass beater of an episode. We'll figure something out.
It's true.
Make sure you tune in next week for our our revisit back to the old days of Vans and fucking Converse, skinny black jeans. And long hair, baby.
We'll be back.
John and I are going to come in with wigs. We're going to gauge our ears to double
just
zeros,
like
too.
Yeah, it's just going to sling across the face, get those bangs.
It was never a phase.
That's true. The Alderinos are back.
Hey, listen here, motherfrickers. You better subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Goodbye.
That's true. Goodbye.
Bye.